Steve, I would be remiss if I didn't ask you for one comment with Phil Ruffin buying the TI.
He was a great neighbor. He called the other day, and I returned his call, and I said, "What is it? Did you miss the neighborhood?" He said, "Yes." He said, "The money. I didn't know what to do with the cash." He said, "Don't you think I made a good deal?" I said, "Good deal for you, good deal for MGM. Now the Treasure Island have got a dada." Treasure Island had good manager. Mikulich, the kid who runs it, worked for me as a slot guy downtown. I know Tom a long time. And he's a cool guy, and he's got a good organization. So Phil's stepping into a well-managed business. Now the employees, from Mr. Mikulich on down, everybody is safe at Treasure Island when Phil takes over, because he's got $500 million in equity and $250 million in debt. That place will be well cared for. Nobody's going to get laid off. He knows exactly the financial structure of this transaction is over the moon strong, stronger than it had to be. 3-to-1 equity to debt. I mean, it's enormous. And so that means everybody's safe. And they've got the money to compete, to get clever, to try and steal business from the other guys. And that's how Las Vegas got good in the first place. So it's great to have Phil back. He was a fun neighbor. When he once told me how much he was going to get for that property, I said, "You'll never get that much for the Frontier. If you get that much for the Frontier, I'll kiss your butt in front of Caesar's Palace."
I hope you aren't going to, because
well,
he did.
He got it, and he was kind enough to relieve me. I'm keeping my word, but that sucker got that astronomical galactic price.
$1.25 billion.
Unbelievable for him. A transaction
he got
that
the TI for free.
With change. He's got enough money. He's got money to subsidize TI for the rest of his life. He's a cool guy and a canny guy, a cunning fella. So it'd be great to have him as a neighbor. I'm really in favor of the unbundling of Las Vegas. Las Vegas got great because there were different groups that owned the hotels, and they were competing with one another. They were friends, but they competed. But they were buddies. They'd gamble each. They used to gamble each other's joints at night and lose their money.
Instead of corporate.
They were all buddies. I loved it back then. I was never in favor of this consolidation move. I always thought it was a bad thing for a town. I think it'll be better for MGM to be a little leaner. The guys, they're smart guys over there. They'll do a better job of running the business when they're not as spread out. Concentrate their talent on fewer properties. They'll be more potent. And I feel the same way about Harrah's, too. I think that the unbundling of Las Vegas will be a good thing. And I think the Gaming Commission ought to take note of that.